In April, I read Powerless, and I kept saying, wow, this needs its own video because this book is so popular. I just feel like someone needs to like knock it down a few levels because it ain't all that. But then life got really busy. There were holidays. I flew. I was just like, oh my God. Did you hear that? That was a shrieking child. Okay. Scary. So I was just like really busy. I think I need to wait until they stop crying. So basically, I didn't have time to film a video, but what I did do is write a couple notes for myself, just to, make sure I remembered what I didn't like. And now I've read 9 books since then, and I still remember not liking it that much, but things are a little more vague. Like I can't speak with as much animosity as I would have been able to a month and a half ago. So I'm really happy that I wrote these notes for myself, but now I'm just finding it amusing to like go through it and remind myself. So I'm going to basically look at these notes and then kind of see what I can remember and like talk about that. Do you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, let's just start. First off, Powerless is totally a ripoff of the Hunger Games. 100%. Now, I'm not like so against ripoffs necessarily. Just do a good job. And then it's like obviously if I like the Hunger Games, I'll want to read something else also, right? Like that makes sense to me. But at the same time, it just felt extremely like deja vu the whole time I was reading it. And here's the thing is that I trusted a 15-year-old girl who read this, who had never read The Hunger Games. She was like, oh my God, it's amazing. Wow, I loved it so much. And I'm kind of making fun of her. No, she was very much like, oh, I just enjoyed Powerless a lot. And I was like, well, I'll check it out then. But she never read The Hunger Games. I was like, read The Hunger Games, girl. Like, dude, that's a classic at this point. Read the freaking Hunger Games. And then you get 3 movies also. 4? Was the second split? Whatever. You get 4 movies as well. And yeah, she's great. Katniss, Jennifer Lawrence. Anyways, so yeah. Last time I trust a 15-year-old girl to suggest me books. But I just felt the whole time I was like, wow, okay, this is kind of crazy. Now the last trial is a total ripoff of Harry Potter 4 and the Goblet of Fire, right? Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire and like the maze. Why is no one talking about this? Everyone's just like Powerless. Oh my gosh. Have you never read Harry Potter? Like literally the poster book for fantasy? Like, because if you didn't, you should read it and it will change your life 100%. Because Harry Potter is freaking amazing. Unless you only want smut. Don't read Harry Potter if you want smut. But Powerless is even smutty. So, you know what? Clearly, if you like Powerless, you won't need smut. But yeah, total ripoff. I was like, what the heck? It was literally just a movable like, how is it not exactly the same thing? It's just, again, be inspired by books. Of course, I'm inspired by books, and I probably don't even realize because I read so much that when I'm writing, I probably put in all these like little things, right, from books that I read. But it's just somebody at some point, an editor, a beta reader, someone should have caught that and been like, is this the maze from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire from the Triwizard Tournament? Like, is this exactly the same thing, or are we crazy? Okay, another just pet peeve with, in general, this book in particular, but in general, main characters, why do they always have to be so snarky? So snarky and annoying. Like, people are just trying to be nice to you. Can you calm down? Can you, like, relax for a second? Can you just be a normal human? But no, they just have to, like, hate everybody. They just walk around with, like, a giant freaking, not chip, like a whole freaking mountain on their shoulder of just, like, I hate everybody and I can't accept help from anyone. And I'm like, God, I'm so much better than everybody. And I really actually just don't enjoy main characters like that. Like, that's what I realized. I think I always possibly knew this, but like, no, I want to be able to have like a main character who are just like, dang, like, you're strong in other ways. You're not just strong and like, you're not a bully. Because I'm sorry, Pei was a total freaking bully. Full stop. Also, the whole brothers thing, okay? That's just like the Kai and the whatever. Oh my God, I can't even remember his name right now. But yeah, they're just that was just creepy. Like, why did neither of them ever talk to the other person, be like, hey, I kind of like this girl. Hey, I kind of like this girl. Well, you saw her first, or like you're the king. You're gonna be the king. Like, let's just have some communication. And they're close. They're actually close brothers, right? So like the whole thing is a little weird. Just saying. And Peyton just acting like a freaking witch with a capital B the entire time, right? Playing off each emotion. Like, does she not realize what she's doing? Like, you got to tell me, like, she's not an idiot, right? She's not an idiot. She's supposed to be this smart, cunning person. Like, she totally realizes what she's doing. I'm sorry. It's just really weird and a little cringy. Also, did Kai know the entire time that he killed her dad? Because he should have known that. He knew her last name. She wasn't hiding who she was. He knew the names of his victims. He also knew how much Peyton loved her father. Like, did at no point he just be like, oh, hey, I knew a man by the last name Gray once. Was it this guy? Because I killed him. Obviously not like that, because he actually liked her. But like, it comes off as like so shocking. Like, oh my gosh, like, you killed my father. Well, you killed my father. Like, what the freaking heck? You know what I mean? Yeah. Wow. I'm getting riled up again just reading the notes. I'm remembering it and I'm being like, wow, this bothered me. This bothered me. And it would have just been so easy. Like when Kai's like, oh, you killed my father. Peyton could have just been like, you killed mine, dude. Like you freaking killed mine. Like even if he didn't realize at the time, but then he would have realized. And the lines, the writing is so cringy. I mean, this is just typical YA, which, I could be fine with in a lot of ways. Like I actually really enjoy YA. But in a lot of ways, it's like, I am nothing. I am darkness. I am melted. It's again, it doesn't super bother me, except just like the way they cannot resist each other is ridiculous. Like the whole fire under skin, unable to think of anything else is just dumb. I was a teenager once, and I was infatuated with people. Trust me, but I didn't like melt every time I went near them. It was like normal. I just like said hi, or was shy. That would be normal if like you're shy. But why are you melting? Like fire in your loins. Well, at least we didn't have that. But yeah, and that's kind of my brief rant. So listen, can I understand why people liked it? Yeah, this is one of those books where I'm like, it's not like The Lord of the Rings where you're all liars for liking it. But it's like, okay, I get it. You got to be a certain age. You got to not have read Hunger Games and also be willing to read a book that's a little dumb. But you know what? That's okay. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you liked Powerless, you give it a thumbs up too. And if you didn't like this video, give it a thumbs down. But if you hated Powerless, you have to give it a thumbs up because I didn't like it either. So you see what I did there? Anyways, subscribe if you want more bookish rants or just talks about books, because that's what we do here. And thank you. The end.